Hi, it's Matt Giggs, and I'm here to talk to you about embracing accountability, or why should you embrace accountability? So I started Giggs & Co. it's coming up to 12 years ago, which is unbelievable. I mean, I've learned so much in 12 years. And that's another day, another story. But the thing that really helped me to accelerate the business in the first 6 years was embracing feedback and being held accountable. Now here we go. Imagine going training with a PT, right? And you just show up, you rock up, you've got no goals, you've got no action plan, no nutritional plan, and you just go away and you come back, you go away and you come back. What are your results going to be like? Average. Right? They're going to be average because you've got nothing to measure, nothing to manage, nothing to do. There's no plan. So how the hell are you going to know if you're moving forward or not? You've got no clear goals. Now, as an achiever, which most of us are in a sales environment, which is what a estate agency still is, as though some of us are probably forgetting that that is still the case, is that achieving requires performance outside of your comfort zone. To be outside of your comfort zone, you need to have someone who's going to be there to follow you up. Now, I use this quote a lot, and I use it a lot to get feedback from clients. But the fortune is in the follow-up. If you're a leader or a manager in an estate agency, your fortune is in the follow-up. It's in the follow-up of your people. It's in the follow-up of how you can get the best out of someone, because there's so much more to everybody. Most people will do just enough rather than what it takes. They'll find an excuse. They won't find a way. Last week, example of accountability. I've gone on a boot camp. And this boot camp is set in like a retreat style environment. The environment is warm, it's inviting, it's modern, it's posh, it's lovely, it's got all of those things going for it. Nice sauna, cold plunge pool, you're in the countryside, it's just amazing. Boot camp was brutal. 4 hours of training, 4 different sessions a day. Now I'm telling you now, I am used to doing just 1 hour if I'm going to do something every day. Right? I'll probably do 3 or 4 training sessions a week for 1 hour, and that's my go-to. I was doing that in a day. After 1 hour, I'm broken. I'm literally like, fucking hell, this is hard. You know, I'm doing HIIT. I've done mobility to warm up and then HIIT. I'm sweating like you wouldn't believe. Yet I know I've got another 3 days of this stuff. And you get to your break, you have your drink and your snacks, and you get into the and your legs are starting to seize up. You know the one when you've worked really hard because you've pushed to your limits. And then you've got to go and do it again. And then out you go. Oh my God. And then the guys there by your side going, no, your knees need to go, they need to be higher. You need to get onto the box. You need to straighten your back. You need to look, I'm doing all of this stuff, right? I'm getting told about my form, I'm getting managed on the reps, I'm getting told to improve the distances, all of those different things. That's the second hour. I'm literally lying there at the end of the second hour on day 1. I've got another 3 days here. I'll get up, go and have my lunch, come back. In fact, lunch hasn't even happened yet. I'm just going back after the mid-break to the next session. And it was absolutely crazy with weights. Time under tension. It was like somebody had replaced my arms at the end of this session, right? And they'd given me somebody else's, which were like 10 times heavier. I'm sitting there at the end of this session going, I can't believe I've just done 3 hours in the morning. It's 1 o'clock, it's time for lunch. Lunch had freshened up, bang, afternoon session. Boxing, and the guy's there, no, you need to go, and you're doing this, and you're doing that, and you're doing different styles, and you're doing it with form. Don't judge me on this form, but you understand my point. You're going for it like you would not believe. This is day 1 of 3 days. I'm used to doing 1 hour of training. I've just completed 4 hours of training. I am broken. I've burnt about 1,500 calories at that point, just from training alone. No exaggeration. If the trainers weren't there, what would I have done that day? What would I have really done that day? I would have done 1 hour at 60%. I'd done 4 hours at 100%. There was nothing left of me in each session, but each session I found a little bit extra. To celebrate that first day, we went on a nice long walk in the cold, in the sleet, in the snow. And I loved it. At the end of that first day, I came back and decided to do a 1-minute cold plunge. What I'm telling you is this stuff I didn't want, I would not want to do that, but I did it. Why? Because I knew my why. And I knew that this accountability was exactly what I needed. But this accountability had got me 4, 5 times, 6 times my results for that day. And I'd done it for the next 2 days. And I come away with 6 centimetres off my waist. So what I'm saying to you is that, do you have that accountability around you? Do you know someone around you that's got your interests, your vision, your mission, your insights, the things that they want you to do, they want you to achieve? Have you got someone like that by your side? If you haven't, you need to find someone. You need to message me, I'll find you someone. Because believe me, when you've got that person by your side, it's going to change your life. Because if you think about that 60% that I would have done in that first hour, and I got 300%, 340% more, if you like, in that day, based on the fact that I was applying myself fully because I had accountability around me. That was just incredible. And one of the bits that really unlocked it for me is when they put you in a team, like a partnership. So you're with one other person. And because you're with one other person, you don't want to let them down. That was just like gold. It was absolute gold. Because you pushed yourself even harder then. Because you didn't want to let the other person down. And this is what I'm asking you to do with accountability. If you've got someone who's going to give up 10, 15, 20 minutes, an hour of their time every single week just to hold you accountable to do one thing really well, choose the right person, don't let them down. You don't let them down, you won't let you down. You're going to grow, grow, grow and go. And that is what embracing accountability is all about. Good luck being held accountable. So look, that was embracing accountability, and that was really just one story that I shared with you, but it's a story that's so close to my heart, but more my mind, that there's so much more in me that's locked away inside fear, inside judgment, inside worrying about, shit that you don't really need to be worrying about. Accountability releases your potential. It helps you to see where you can get to. And having someone around you that will help you to do that will be incredible for you. So follow this path. Thank you. If you like this video, like it. If you want to comment, just comment in the box. Subscribe. Get the next video that's rolling around. Come on this community journey with me. See you in the links. There's plenty of tools available for you. And I'll see you on the next video.